Horizon Halloween. Could this be the very last Forzathon event we ever see here in Forza Horizon 3? This is going to be a one-day event. I want to make that very clear. This is a one-day Forzathon event, which will be starting on Halloween, Tuesday, October 31st, and it'll end on Wednesday, November 1st. Can you believe it is November already? But this is going to be a pretty decent event. We're going to win 2 cars. Unfortunately, both of them are not new, but they're pretty good cars. I like both of the cars, and I think this is going to be a pretty fun one-day event. So, for the first 2 challenges, you're going to want to be in the SRT Viper GTS. You can actually complete both of the challenges in one shot, and you're going to want to go to online free roam because we need to do a public game of Infected for these 2 challenges, and this is different. This is a brand new challenge. We have never seen one like this before, but I highly recommend going, once you get into the online session, to the extra large playground game area, and once you go there, you're definitely going to want to start Infected. Go to custom so you can pick one car to use, and this will help everyone else out as well as yourself, and select the SRT Viper GTS. And when you do this, this will be the only car that you will be able to use. And the main thing though, the most important thing, is to make sure that you make it 1 minute long, and also that you pick the class of which your own Viper is in, your SRT Viper. And once you do that, this is literally going to be the easiest way to survive a public game of Infected. So at first I was like, wow, that's actually going to be a very tough challenge, but then when I thought about it and looked at it, I was like, you know what, this is not going to be all that bad, because the thing is, not everyone is going to join necessarily that's in that public session. Like you saw here, only 3 people joined this session that I started here. And the first challenge is to complete a game of Infected using the SRT Viper GTS, which is why we're using this particular car. And then the second challenge is to survive a public game of Infected. So that's why we made it 1 minute, and it's very simple because you get 15 seconds when you're in the ghost period, so that leaves you 45 seconds where you're going to have to worry about not getting tagged and not being infected. And honestly, it's easy because we did the extra large section, which is why we did that, because there's just so much map, and it's going to make it a lot harder for the infected person to actually find you and get to you. And I always just like to go to this area by the drag strip, because when you sit up here on these crates, I mean, it's pretty easy as long as there's not like 10 people infected to survive. I mean, I do it all the time. I just literally sit there. Half of the time people don't even find me, and if they do, you just jump off the other side and start driving the other direction. And considering that there's going to be well less than 45 seconds, I mean, it's very simple and easy. And okay, well, somehow it was funny when I did this, it disconnected. I was like, I wonder if that happened during the Forzathon event. Would that have counted or not? But you're going to win the Dodge Dart Horizon Edition and the Porsche 918 Spyder, which are both awesome cars, if you are able to survive that public game of Infected using the SRT Viper. But the second challenge, or it's technically the third, but there's basically 3 challenges in this Forzathon event, is to perform 5 Daredevil Skills. So you definitely want a fast car for this. I'm in my 918 Spyder here, and just go to the highway, and you basically need a lot of rapid near-miss skills. So basically just drive fast, don't hit into people. And the one part here, I did sideswipe somebody a little bit, but you can see here, 5 Daredevil Skills. I probably got that just from this short pool here on the highway. So it's very simple and easy, not difficult at all. But for anyone who did not know, Daredevil Skills are basically just rapid near-miss skills. I think it's 3 near-miss skills pretty rapidly. It doesn't have to be like perfectly simultaneous, but as long as they're pretty close together, you're going to keep seeing those Daredevil Skills pop. And that leaves us with the final challenge, which is to complete a street race in the 1958 Plymouth Fury. So obviously just get in that car, the 58 Plymouth Fury, and if you don't have street races yet, just drive up behind Drivatars, challenge them to races like you saw I could have done there, and once you win enough of those, you'll unlock the street races, which you can filter for here on your map, and then just go to any of those locations. It really doesn't matter, and all you have to do is complete the street race. You don't have to win, so don't spend credits on the Fury trying to upgrade it if you don't want to. And that is pretty much it. That's all you have to know for this Forzathon. Once again, it is a one-day event. It is the Horizon Halloween event, so it obviously starts on Halloween, October 31st, which is a Tuesday, and it will end on Wednesday, November 1st. So if anyone has any questions at all, please just let me know. Obviously, the hardest thing is surviving a public game of Infected, but if you blueprint the event just like I did there, I mean, I think it's very simple and easy. That was literally my first attempt, and although it lagged out at the end, I think it still would have counted because it did say that I survived on the leaderboard at the end, so hopefully that doesn't happen to anyone when you're actually going to play this event during the Forzathon. And one thing though to keep in mind is when you join those online free roam games, sometimes events will be in progress, and if people are doing like Goliath or something, it might take a while. I would just back out, find a new session, try and find one where nobody has started any events, and then you can start the event there. So it's a pretty decently easy Forzathon event overall. At first I thought it was going to be a little bit more challenging, but it's really not. But I think it is going to be a very fun one-day event. Happy Halloween to everyone. I really hope that everyone found this video to be helpful or useful. As always, thanks for watching. If this is the final Forzathon for Forza Horizon 3, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been a part of my channel in general, and especially my Forzathon videos. They're certainly my favorite videos to make. I love helping people out, and these events, it was something new for Forza. They were a ton of fun, and it was just awesome covering Forza Horizon 3 the past year, especially with these Forzathon events. So thank you to everyone who's been here on my channel, and I have not been into Forza 7 quite as much as I would have liked to be. Nowhere near as fun to me as Horizon 3 was, but if they do start doing Forzathon events, as long as I still continue to somewhat enjoy the game, I'll probably be covering those. And I also plan on getting Need for Speed Payback, so if I like that game a lot, I might not be on Forza 7 at all. So we're gonna see what happens, but as always, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.